and running after cars, and acting aggressive towards some of your neighbors when they're trying to walk in the neighborhood.
Okay, well, he's on a shot collar on an electric fence and he hasn't been out of the yard.
Okay, he was
Um,
yesterday afternoon.
what time?
That I'm not sure about.
Did they give y'all a time or a date? Because he's had his shot collar on and he didn't even go outside yesterday afternoon. In fact, he normally sits out the window and barks.
Okay, um, he was out
We've
yesterday,
already
and
had
he
a complaint from a previous neighbor, a man who is I guess he looks white. I don't know if he's white or not, but he has a beard and a bald head. Who he walks all the time, and he already had an altercation with my ex, who doesn't live here anymore.
okay,
And since we've had made sure Hercules is on the shot collar, he hasn't had any problems. But he does hang out the window and bark.
okay,
So it's been problems with the neighbors since I've had Hercules. I think they don't like him because he's a Rottweiler and he barks loud.
okay. I don't think that's the issue. He actually charged at a neighbor yesterday when she was trying to walk, just walk down the road. And then there was a vehicle that came. He chased down behind that vehicle, was trying to bite at the tires, and then she hollered at him to try to get to get him away from the vehicle so he wouldn't get hit.
Can they give me a specific time? Because I was here until 1 something in the afternoon, and then I was only gone for an hour, and they've been in the house all afternoon yesterday.
I can give you a time. What time?
Yeah, because I went to Walmart and I didn't leave here until 1 something in the afternoon, and then I come home with my kids and he was in the house.
9:43.
We weren't even home at that time. My daughter had a play at her school.
Okay. Is there any way that he could have gotten out of the house?
No, ma'am, because
Okay.
we were leaving at that time at 5:45 because she had to be there at 6:15 for a play.
Okay.
So
well,
they were in
I'm
the
not
house.
saying that's the time that he was out. That's the time that the call came in.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure, when. But there have been numerous calls here. Is he up to date on his rabies?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have
He's
your
up to date
county
on
tags?
all his stuff, all his shots. He last time he went was at Disputana Animal Hospital.
Okay. And his name is Hercules.
Yes, ma'am.
How old is he?
4.
Okay.
And he's friendly.
Is he
He's
aggressive towards other people?
No, he's a big baby.
Okay.
He just looks scary, like someone running. I would be scared if I saw him running at me. I'll let him outside for him. He's a sweetie.
Okay. You said Disputana Animal Hospital?
Yes, ma'am. Do you want me to let him outside? You can meet him. He's a big baby. But I can understand if I saw him running at me too and I didn't know him, I would be.
Well, the thing is when he's running at them, he's growling and barking and charging at them, which I can totally understand. Someone who's not used to him, that would intimidate them. Does he have his county tags? Do you have his county tags?
Not
Well-
on me. I would have to dig him out of the house somewhere.
Okay. Have you gotten him for this year?
I haven't, no.
Okay.
His last appointment was at Disputana Animal Hospital. But he's never been anybody to even need rabies or any of those things, but he does have the shot.
Okay. Well,
As far as I know, the last time I took him to Disputana
Okay.
Animal Hospital, they gave him up to date on all his shots and all that stuff too.
Okay. It doesn't matter whether he's ever bitten anybody or not. Rabies or the rabies vaccine is state required. So anyone that owns an animal has to have by state law, they have to have their animals up to date on their
He has
rabies.
it somewhere. It's in
Have you
one of the
gotten
drawers somewhere.
gotten his dog license from the county treasurer?
No.
You would have to do that. You would have to get that.
Okay.
as
Why does
well.
he have to be licensed here?
Every animal does. It's the county code. I can give you a copy of the.
Please, that
Okay.
would be helpful.
Okay. Another question I have is, what is up with the dead chicken in the yard?
Oh, he killed it. It got out the chicken coop and it killed it.
Okay.
It's my chicken.
Okay.
It's on private property.
When did that happen?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday morning sometime.
Okay. All right. I'm going to call Disputana and verify that he's up to date on his rabies, and I'll get the documentation for you for the county code.
Okay, but I mean, this is personal property and it's my chicken, so I don't.
I
see-
understand, but there's a code where you have to dispose of it. You can't just leave it laying in the yard.
Okay, well, we didn't have much time between the play and softball and all that for my kids for me to be able to bury the chicken.
Okay. Oh, I mean, you don't have to bury it. You don't have to bury it. You just have to dispose of it properly.
Okay, what's the proper way?
I would have to check into that. I do know. I mean, you can bury it. That is one of the main proper ways. You can't throw. I know you can't throw it in the trash. I would have to check into the other ways here where you could properly dispose of it. But burying it would be.
The other ones that I've had that have died, a couple of them died from some type of illness. I buried
Okay.
because I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you can bury it. You just can't leave it laying in the yard like that. So,
Okay, that's fine.
okay. Let me
So they have salmonella.
call
right?
Putana. Yeah, there are diseases that chickens can carry. So, and he could possibly get it as well. So,
Okay. No, he's up to date on all his fight stuff. You
Okay.
sure you don't want me to let him outside? You can meet him.
you can let him out in a few minutes. Let me make this phone call and then,
Okay.
yeah, you can go in and get him.
Okay. And if you don't mind giving me that paper too,
Yeah,
I'd greatly
I will.
appreciate it.
Yep.